have a hard time giving yourself credit for any progress that you might be making or even seeing the progress in the first place. Follow on with my little story here of a way that might be able to help you to see something from another angle. For almost the past month, past 4 weeks now, I've been avoiding doing all of the things that I need to do toward my coaching because it's still a journey for me too. And at first I didn't even realize I was procrastinating and not getting around to it because it was just some small thing that I was gonna mess with for a bit, and then it got my mind started focusing on it. But after a while, I was just like, I'm subconsciously procrastinating because inside there's still worries. That's beside the point. But over the past 4 weeks, I've been kind of distracting myself with other creative things, but that aren't with my coaching, which is scary because I need to get on track. But I've been gentle with myself. Sometimes I get the little thoughts going, but I've been working with myself going, it's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll get back there. Right now I'm a little out of balance, but I know the tools I need. I know the steps I need to do. Sometimes it's a matter of doing it. But and at the same time, the procrastination makes me think, or was making me think that, hey, nothing's changed. I'm still holding myself back. I'll start making moves sometimes, but then I back off, move and back off. But when I looked at it, I was like, well, no, in 23, 24, 22, I was having multi-month depressions, full blown, from 3 to 6 months sometimes. And my mind was holding myself back by getting really hard on myself. And like I said, full-blown depression. But now I was looking at it going, well, okay, the end result's the same. I'm still procrastinating, even though it didn't even seem like it, but I was like, I'm totally procrastinating subconsciously. I'm still holding myself back, but the method is different. And at this point, I think my mind's realized, hey, I've been doing all this work this past year to not let that stuff sink in and really take me out. And I've had my moments, week and a half sometimes here and there, but all the work I've been doing has helped. But so I think my mind's realizing, hey, depression's is not gonna get in the way enough anymore. So it's been I think it's switching to things like, well, we're gonna distract him with some creative things, just not in the creative things where he needs to work on. So the same end result of I'm holding back, but I'm learning things. I'm getting my hand back into some coding as well, and some pictures and some other stuff. But when I looked at it, I was like, well, no, this is progress. It's like, yes, I'm holding off and I'm backing off, and it's scary because I need to get back on track. And to a degree, I haven't been able to take control of it and say, no, I gotta be disciplined and focused here. So still got my struggles. But the progress is in the inner part. The progress is that, in theory, I should be freaking out because of how close I'm getting to the end of my savings, but I'm not. I'll figure things out. So even though the procrastination's there, it doesn't even feel like procrastination, but just the end result tells me it totally is. You could still be making progress because your inner parts, the things you're working on, are making a difference. It's just that there are also certain fears or certain insecurities that when you have that identity mismatch, it can get in the way. But the way you're approaching it is different. And that's progress. So if you can look at your own life and see, okay, well, right now I've got these results and it's the same as always. Am I ever going to change? But go, yeah, but has it always been the same? Has it been some other thing you've had more difficulty with inside that maybe now it's not as difficult? You still got some hurdles to go through, sure. And some of it might be scary, sure. But giving yourself more grace and gentleness is a massive win, and it is progress. And that's really a lot of times hard for us to notice. So keep that in mind. And hopefully my own story helped you to be able to see how to spot that in yourself too. So like, share, comment, and check out links in my bio for information about my coaching. And take care. See you.